They say boys will be boys, but when will they grow up? From climbing trees or playing PS3. Yeah, it sounds good. They can grow up later. But for now, let them have a childhood. See, it's not a joke when your son's not listening. Constantly play fighting plus a lack of discipline. Plus the frustrations of life are giving him more anger, jealousy. Cain and Abel, two brothers fighting. Then Cain ended up killing him. Hard to digest like a spoonful of cinnamon. We got our Ray-Bans on when we can't see summer. And still, we can't see why these boys kill each other. They're just living life out of a darker lens. Hence, you get darker friends. But this boy's in too deep. You don't think there's a way he can start again. But how did your dark heart commence? You got picked on a few times, had to start defence. Then from good boy, had to start pretend that man's a bad man and he will bark the 10 and start to bench. And he's feeling good car, he looks hench. Turned bad overnight. Calm youths don't want to know what pepper is. And fed up of being broken, they want to start getting it. Like at my friend's birthday, the madness sounded like an elephant. Then I saw his blood, his flesh, and then I saw his skeleton. Outside the restaurant just reminded me of Chessington, a world of adventures, full of anticlimaxes and suspenses. Living in the trenches. These no-name brand clove youths know that Montclair's expensive, trying to act like bad boys. Afraid to admit you're getting an education. That's slacking. This boy withdrew all the money from his student loan, took a picture of it and claimed he was trapping. What happened? Bad luck. Gone uni and overnight their swag's up or their cars changed. Acting like they're living life in the fast lane. I remember some boys showing me what they've looted. Fast lane got Duke running fast, scrambling, shouting, asking security to hide him cause some boy's trying to shoot him. That's not my portion, I give that life the deuces. Let me ask, how rich would you be if weapons, drugs, ACs and finance didn't exist? I hope you got the gist. That's no weapons to rob, no drugs to dot, no ACs to buy your new sneakers and no finance to buy that two-seater. You cheated to get yours, and still you wanna take from the man that worked hard for his. Little rascal wanna move to his castle, but boys will be boys until they're forced to grow up. Some parents still allow their sons to show up when they've had a madness with their baby mother and they're nearly 50. Them kind of stories really sick me. I'm in disgust. These boys couldn't survive the wind rush. Deep down, they know they're not happy. Sin enough. It's the end of a day, and I made it this far. But what will tomorrow bring? But when you're in your bed, you took a deep breath. Sighed. You're a player, but you don't realise you're gambling. You're front into your environment thinking you can handle it. But this lifestyle you live, you really want to strangle it. Despite the money and all I have, and my friends dying unexpected, I put my life in the car till the morning, but my mum's gonna have to accept it. And now I'm feeling exhausted, in my reflection shaking my head. I can't speak. Not gonna lie, I felt weak. Nothing I can do to bring my Don back, now my axe blood's crying a river in the street. His soul and spirit have evaporated, and his heart no longer beats. And the pagans have evacuated, on their way, and the killer gets congratulated. And I don't know if I'm here nor there, cause my mind's contaminated. I don't know if I should cry, or get the murderer assassinated. And now my mind's blank, fascinated, as I laughed at the violence. But I thought it wouldn't happen to us. I ain't bathed in 2 days, I smell like a tramp. And my heart's got a cramp. It's not beating properly, stomach's growling, no food for 2 days. I ain't eating properly, and bags under my eyes. I ain't sleeping properly. Lost my heart when death did us part. I'm thinking twice, like death's warning me. Nah, it's not like that. Death creeps up and your day starts off normally. You don't know what's around the corner, see? Boxing Day 2011, we learnt a lesson that people walk past death. 17 years old and he got stabbed in his chest. His mum thought he was coming home that day, but now he's dead. What could the feds or his friends have said? They stood around Oxford Street like it was a duppy show. And his blood stained the pavement. Ambulance had to cut his clothes. And they looked and smiled and carried on shopping. Is no one clocking? Mothers are raising sons because dads think that the job is communal. They're never really there as they should while their sons are alive, but you might catch them at the funeral. My friend's stomach got cut open in the same fashion as a cesarean. The blood came out his tank like water in an aquarium. But he's alive. When these boys survive their wounds, it's only God that's sparing them. Not their strength, but God. Communities, we need to start caring again to raise these boys and make them men. Amen. Amen. Yo people, Just Jordan. That one there's called Boys. That's week number 7. And it speaks for itself really. Boys will be boys, but when will they grow up? Be blessed.